Okay, looks like we're doing some more work to the K5. I promise we're not going to bust out the buffing wheel again. Okay, so I promise not to just polish the fender on the K5 today. I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab that gas tank, bring it inside, take a look at it. We're going to see if we've got everything to put that fuel pump back in it. This should be the replacement fuel pump. I didn't notice that stuff over there. Let's go see what that is. Okay, this is for a fuel pump. I'm surprised it didn't come with it, but this is interesting. Carter mechanical fuel pump. I wonder if that's actually what's in here. That is not a Carter mechanical fuel pump. This is the actual pump. Alright. Wonder what's in the box then. And is this actually a thermostat? No, it's an oil filler cap. Alright, put your bets in the comments. Is there a mouse nest in here? Gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, it's actually clean. You know, this carpet's definitely been replaced in the not so distant past. But I think I really need to get this carpet out of here, fix the floor pans underneath it, and then put the carpet back in. Kind of crazy that they put carpet in here without fixing the floor pans. Okay, this has got to be the sending unit then. What now? What the heck? Well, I don't understand it, but this is we've got a couple fuel pumps. Really like work on the K5. It's a gas. So here's the gas tank that came out of the K5 Blazer. As you can see, it's got plenty of surface rust. None of it looks like a real issue. Nothing that goes through, that's for sure. There's some surface rust in there. Yeah, that's a problem. A lining, it looks like a lining on the side of the gas tank, and it is flaking off big time over on that side. Actually, it looks like a big thing of rust. Oh, we need to replace this tank. All right, let's take a look at these fuel lines. Probably not savable, which is unfortunate, because that means we need to run new lines probably all the way to the engine. Yeah, look at that for rent sign, right? Here's where the fuel tank hooks in. You should probably take a look at that. Yikes. The tailgate hinge is hooked to this piece right here, which is very much Swiss cheese. All crunchy. There's rust falling all over me. That whole piece is shot. Let's take a good look at this tailgate. Yeah, I wonder if that battery's any good. Here's our old fuel pump. Kind of afraid to open up this tailgate, but ooh. Whew. Here, look at this hinge. See how that hinge is moving? Over here, now the hinge is not actually working. It's the entire piece, because it's rusted so bad, is just moving with the rust. So they tried to use liquid nails to put a piece of rust back on. Hinge is not moving at all. It's just bending. And the screws that they use to hold this for rent sign down have rusted out already. I think we're going to take this battery out of here though and see if it's any good. Okay, here's that battery that was in the back of the K5. Alright, let's see if we got any juice at all. Yeah, that moved a little bit. So you're saying there's a chance? Well, let's plug it in and see what we got. Batteries are expensive these days. Alright, let's put it on 40 amp. He's putting the charge down. Sending her some voltage. It's Harbor Freight. The amp gauge doesn't work. So here's my quick test to see whether or not this battery is worth even trying to charge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back to off, and then we're going to watch our volt gauge over here and see if it just goes right down to 0 or not. If it attempts to hold at all or just falls slowly, then we'll go ahead and keep charging it. Alright, we're off. Now take a look at that. It's holding at about 11 volts. So this battery is definitely worth trying to charge up some more. You can see we're off. And it's dropping a little bit. But again, it's only been charging for like 2 minutes, so we'll turn it back on and charge it some more. So the battery ended up being fine, but we're going to need a gas tank at $136.99.
Then we're going to need some fuel lines, and those are about $195. Then we're going to need all the sheet metal for the tailgate area, and that's $321.45, which brings us to a grand total of $653.44. Plus, let's go ahead and tack on $1,000 for the initial cost of the K5 Blazer, which brings us to the question: do we spend the $653.44 and all the time and effort fixing it, or do we just flip it for about $2K and call it a day? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.